Today's recipe is thanks to one of you. I had one of my subscribers ask if I had a small batch recipe for molten chocolate lava cake, and I was happy to oblige. So if there's any of your favorite recipes that you'd like to see in small batch form, be sure and leave me a comment down below and let me know, and I'll get to work on it. So whether you are planning a romantic celebration for just the two of you, or you are just craving chocolate, these molten chocolate lava cakes in small batch form are perfect. So join me in the kitchen as we make small batch recipes with big taste. Hi, I'm Leanne Wilkes from YourHomeBasedMom.com, and today's recipe for small batch chocolate lava cakes is one of my favorite things to get at a restaurant. In fact, there used to be a restaurant here in Portland that we went to just to get this dessert. We didn't go for dinner, we just went for dessert. I mean, who doesn't love taking a spoon, digging in, and having chocolate lava flow out all over their plate? It's like magic. So let's make some magic. Now, this recipe is best eaten right out of the oven and nice and warm. So just make sure you plan accordingly when you are making it so that you can enjoy it warm. We're going to start by preheating our oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're going to prepare our little ramekins, or little baking containers. These are, I think, about 6 ounces. And so if you don't have ramekins, you could use a muffin tin. The muffin tin's just going to make them smaller, which is fine, but you'll get more out of it. Instead of 2, you may get 3 or 4. Now, you want to grease your ramekins. Now, I love using this Baker's Joy spray because not only does it grease them, but it flours them all at the same time, and it works just great. Now, if you can't find this, you don't have that, you can butter it and then flour it, okay? But you want to make sure you grease them pretty good because we're going to want to remove it from the container, so we want to make sure it comes out nice and easily. You're going to need some chocolate. Now, today I am using a dark chocolate. I've just chopped up some dark chocolate, but you could use semi-sweet. You could even use a milk chocolate if that is your preference, whatever your favorite chocolate is. But use a good quality chocolate because this dessert is all about the chocolate. Then we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of butter, and we are going to melt this over a medium-low heat until our chocolate melts and our butter melts. Now, you could also do this in the microwave. But just if you're going to do it in the microwave, set your stir it every 30 seconds because the chocolate can burn really easily. We are going to use 1 whole egg and then also 1 egg yolk. And we're going to mix that with a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Now, I've also made this with regular granulated sugar, so you can use either one. We just want to whisk that up really nice and get it nice and mixed together. All right, after it's all combined and it's nice and lemony looking, we are going to add in our vanilla, and we have a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're going to add in our 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Get it all in there. And then the chocolate. It smells so good. All right. I'm going to add that in. Make sure you get it all out. And then we're going to pop them into the oven. And they will be ready as soon as dinner's over. A lot of times, depending on how quick or fast a eater you are, if I'm making these for a dinner or a dinner party, I will put them in about halfway through dinner or at the beginning, depending if we're a bunch of quick eaters. That way we can eat it warm out of the oven, and that lava is going to just ooze out of there. We're going to take our little ramekins that we prepared. Right now, the hardest part of this entire dessert, you've seen how easy this is to divide it evenly between the 2 containers. So, because you know what? Everybody wants the same amount. Nobody wants to have less than the next person. Okay, like I said, that was the hardest part. All right, now that I've made a little bit of a mess, we'll wipe those up. And to make it easier to get them in and out of the oven, I just like to put them on a small baking sheet. We're going to grab a towel here because, you know, it's all in the presentation, right? We want to get off that excess chocolate. All right, we're going to put them in our oven for about 12 to 14 minutes. You want them to set and look a little dry around the edges, but the middle's still going to seem like it's uncooked because you want that lava that is underneath there not to still be nice and hot and running when we cut into it. So 12 to 14 minutes depending on your oven, and let's get them in there. They are out of the oven and we're ready to serve. They've already sat for a minute or two, and you're going to want to take just a sharp knife and just kind of gently go around the edge just in case they happen to stick a little bit, and just loosen them up. Now they're still kind of warm, so the trick is you want to get them out of the ramekin by turning them upside down. So I'm going to take another plate just like that. This might be the hardest part. And voila, there it is. It came out, and now we are going to take some powdered sugar. Just give it a little shower. Makes it look a little prettier. We're going to add some fresh berries to it. Boop. And we're going to drop one on the floor. Now, you could eat it just like this, but I'm kind of an ice cream fan, so I like to serve it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on the side. Okay. Are you ready for the magic? Okay, let's take our spoon. We're going to bite into it. And can you see? There we go. Chocolate lava. How good does that look? So good. So get a little chocolate, a little lava, a little ice cream. Perfect. All right, be sure to check out my other small batch recipes by clicking over here. And if you're a chocolate fan, I've got some great small batch brownie recipe you're going to want to try. So thanks for joining me in the kitchen today. And be sure to click down below to subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.